You heard it here first, people. Black Cliff Beach loves to see guys blow horses.
2 guys, 1 horse? Unnecessary talk with Brian Sturges.
All right, fellas. Hey.
Merry Christmas.
What do you know?
Hey.
What's a good word?
No. It's not the Christmas episode.
Oh, no, but happy holidays. You know, we're after Thanksgiving. We're over
Yes.
the hump.
Yes,
Now
we're in December. It's
Yeah.
December.
Mm-hmm.
Cold.
Well, you know,
So
there's like an advent calendar. We're leading up to Jesus'
Ooh,
birthday.
This means you have chocolate
Big old
hidden
JC.
inside of you.
Hell
Ooh,
yeah.
oh. Janet Claiborne, my favorite designer of women's wear.
I mean,
And
God
husky
came
broads.
down and fucked Mary. That's what happened, you know? He said, I'm going to give it to a good,
Very
your tight virgin.
Zeus-like.
Well, that's true. Well, you know, Zeus, they fucked their siblings. They never talk about that. Adam and Eve, their children fucked each other and never talk about that. A lot of incest.
Yeah,
lot of incest.
that's just the way it was, I guess,
Well, I'm
back
just
then.
saying, you know.
In make-believe town.
And then all of a sudden, a few generations, you got sodomy. We don't want your daughter's lot. Bring out them hot angels. And that's the gospel according to Cliff Beach. This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges. He is that Brian Sturges. You can check him out at Mr. Brian Sturges, at Brian Sturges Comedy, at Brian Sturges Comedy on TikTok as well. Yes? Okay. At Timothy Hall Music, at Timothy_Archery, and at Timothy Hall is a bitch, which we missed last episode. You can check me out at Cliff Beach Music, at Black Cliff Beach, and watch your mouth.
Yeah, you got to. I like your sign-off there.
I like this. Maybe, yeah. I think we need, could you do that again? What I'd like you to do right now is I'm going to hit my hands, and I want you to play just this part that he said, but can you put that newsreel sound underneath it, where there's the office in the clacking
like with the
newsroom?
sound
effects.
Like busy stuff.
Yeah,
Ticker tape.
I'd like to hear that, but just like a 10-second little thing, and then all right, and then now
At Timothy Hall is a bitch, which we missed last episode. You can check me out at Cliff Beach Music, at Black Cliff Beach, and watch your mouth.
and now we're back.
Oh,
That was a long drink.
Ooh.
let's go back for seconds.
Yeah. What I like is sometimes during these episodes, I tell Tim, hey, you should do this in the edit. And he's like, yeah. And then he just cuts it, and then he hopes I don't remember saying
No, I did everything you said last time, probably.
These lights make
You
me
didn't
look
even
more
care
mulatto.
enough to find the font. You didn't even care.
I
As the
tried several fonts.
We're almost at 100, almost to 100
Yeah,
episodes.
we're right at the
and we
the
can't
edge.
get matching fonts. Are we still in 720? What is happening? Why is it worse than it was when it started? I do not understand.
Birds for everybody.
Oh, my God. Yes. Did anybody end up getting that special mug from the...
Oh.
I hope so.
I hope so,
I
too.
was hoping for a nice Harry and David basket.
Ooh, you know, I don't mind a Harry and David. It does make me... It feels like... I don't know if they were... Are they just business partners or are they lovers? I'd like to know.
no.
Can I find out? I'd like to...
I don't think there's a way, but I mean, I could look.
think... Could we...
I don't know about Harry and David, but I know a Harry David.
Oh, well, I think...
And Tom Dick is Harry. That's what Tim's been hanging out with.
Now, you had mentioned that the holidays were coming.
They are coming.
And you know what would make an incredible stocking stuffer? Sandwiches. But if you don't get sandwiches, you know what else would be good?
Paninis?
Panini, hot grilled sandwiches. And you know what would be better than that?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I was looking at Harry and David's recognized same.
Your book.
Yes.
Your book is where I'm leading you. It's about you.
Side hustle and
You know,
flow.
it fits perfectly in a stocking. And quite frankly, if your stocking does not
You know
fit his
it's
book,
hot out there
you got a
for
cheap-ass
Cliff.
stocking. I mean,
Yeah, you
buy,
got-
Jesus Christ, they're so cheap. You get them from China.
Yeah.
You get them anywhere, Home Depot,
Ooh, I'm
by
so
the side
excited.
in Los
I'm
Angeles.
titillated. Well, you know, the ebook is out. The Kindle
Is it?
version is out now. Yes, on
makes-
Amazon.
Kindle makes me want to set it on fire.
Ah, it's true.
Is that because Bezos wants to burn books? I love Amazon, though. Do not get me
People are
wrong.
burning books. You know?
And they're production
you
companies
started fire from the
specifically.
bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You started from the bottom. Now it's burned.
Yeah. I like, yeah. Well,
But very excited. Obviously, Tim Hall did the audiobook coming out in January with the paperback. Very excited. So soon after Cliff.
do people have to pay for the audiobook?
It'll be on Audible, and you can also buy it from Amazon. Spotify has the paid version of audiobooks now too.
Is there a bundle where you can get both? You can get all? Probably not. That'd be a hard thing to do.
Is it going
on
to
Amazon?
libraries?
Maybe you can. Maybe you can bundle if you have like Audible and Amazon.
Do you have a favorite chapter and a least favorite chapter?
Oh well.
You have to, right? You have to have, if you do a 10-song album, you have to have the one you like
well,
the most.
I feel the first chapter is strong.
Start out
talking
strong
about
and then it kind of
American
thin.
Idol and what happened, and then I think the last chapter is strong because you get all these great thought leader interviews. So all in all, clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
Harry and David were brothers.
Oh. Well,
And they had a passion
Oh,
for
that's a lot less gay than I thought.
agriculture and innovation.
Oh, agriculture. And that's exactly what they did. They innovated agriculture.
Ooh, Moose Munch.
I don't mind a moose much. They're pretty good. In fact, if you go to harrydavid.com, they have literally thousands of coupon codes. Like, their whole marketing is coupon codes.
Yeah.
Try UNT
Just
if it
do
works.
any. Yeah, maybe.
And you
just-
haven't
just try-
munched until you munched on a moose nickel.
Oh, yes.
Moose knuckle.
Yeah, I like it when they keep the bones in.
And a
But
young camel toe.
you had mentioned American Idol, and I like to bring up auditions
Yes.
this week.
Casting couch?
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was almost like it was supposed to be the theme for last week. But
At the hotel?
by the time we got these goddamn cameras going, which we're now filming at the same goddamn, I mean, what? I can't even. Anyway,
I can't eat.
I can't even. Anywho, auditions. So, as we admit, you shitting me. You're shitting me. You're what? Don't cut that. Do not cut that. Oh my God. That was the closest thing to production I've ever seen this man do. We got to give that up to him.
Yeah. Small victories, baby steps.
Oh, I thought you said we have to get it up to him. Oh, well.
Jeez. Oh, well.
Well, a couple of weeks
A
ago, you
double.
asked me about auditions and the worst ones and things
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. So I wanted to give you a little bit of
History?
casting that I've
Okay.
received.
Oh, go ahead.
So this month, I have actually been doing pretty good. I've been fat guy. I haven't been eating as many pies a day. And I signed back up for some casting things that allow me to be in a car wash commercial in Tarzana.
Oh,
and
nice.
maybe get $50. But you had brought up, would you ever do a casting for somebody who had an STD
Yes.
or something thing?
I'm curious.
So I'd like to read you a couple of my favorite casting calls from just this week alone. I wish these pages were in order. Can I get a producer? Hair restoration.
I can see that.
Now, the average Joe should have incredible comedic training and timing, Second City, groundlings, etc. Additionally, the ideal candidate should show some sign of hair loss for
Yeah.
this role to be applicable.
That's all the same.
In no way, shape, or form will any individual be made fun of for hair loss, but applicants should be okay with self-deprecating humor.
Ah, yes.
To be clear, candidates do not have to be bald, but should show some signs of obvious hair loss on their hairline. Sorry to all you full follicle gentlemen out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Very
They
funny.
really did it in
they
there.
So-
put a little something at the end. Yeah.
And it's body hair they're looking for?
Now, that would be amazing. This is anal plug. This is, does your Star of Anise not have enough fur on it for winter?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's a flavor.
and I got to tell you, it's a pretty good amount of money. I'm going to be. I'll
It's a
just
good
say
match for you.
I'm going to say it. It was
Tens of dollars?
It's $1,500.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'd
Right.
suck dick for that.
It's $1,500, and I like that they're doing the auditions virtually. Blah 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 blah.
I'd virtually suck dick for that.
That's true.
I would be more likely to
Yeah,
suck a
same
dick
here.
if it was virtual.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will
yeah,
admit
yeah.
that. You know what? I didn't submit to this one only because I have to set the line.
Hairline?
After my last gig.
You get it.
Yes. After my last, I did just a gig to do a gig for some extra money for credit, like, and I was really treated like I just arrived, right? Like I make it like like
But that
You got no respect.
some right,
Yeah.
but some PA's talking to me like,
doesn't sound bad though. Like, what do you think they would have you say?
well, if I had a guess, it would say, "Hey, welcome to a Bosley-esque hair restoration.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Here's how it would go." Okay, and Slate, hi, Brian Sturges. I have a gap tooth, kind of colored teeth that are really dark, and my eyebrows haven't been trimmed, and I'm bald. Also, I've put on a tremendous amount of COVID / marriage / daughter / I'm sure depression. Some family members haven't really made it lately. Whatnot, just general
You're
sadness.
talking about yourself.
Sometimes I just get to go with my friends. We do a podcast. We just
Sometimes.
sit around and we just drink some hot tea and
It's actually an intervention.
circle jerk each other.
Oh, is that happening?
It's under the table, out of view.
I would virtually do that.
But like I just don't care. Like for $1,500 I would have made, but I didn't submit because I was just like, I just don't want to, because I don't want to be that. I don't.
You don't want to be typecast.
I would be that person
Well,
on a
it says-
show.
But it says comedic, so wouldn't it be funny? Like ironically funny?
I've seen. Okay. As a bald man, I get all the ads. I see all the ads.
Oh, yeah.
So I know what these are going to be turned into. And I got to tell you, I obviously would have gotten it if I.
throw the paper
Obviously.
away. Fuck it.
Fuck you. Charismatic and charming men for erectile dysfunction ads.
That's you. I mean, when I think of ED, your name pops up.
40 to 55.
And his
Apparently
penis does not
that's
pop up.
right. They don't want to show some. My penis it's small, but it's mighty. The old lady. If you're 70, they don't want to show some 70-year-old cock banging away. They show some 40-year-old cock that you can obtain.
They show it, yeah.
No, they show it in the commercials. A lot of German commercials. I don't have them.
Yeah.
I use a VPN.
Overseas.
In the ad, you will be the main and only character. You have to talk about the problems you face as a person with each. In the ad, you will be the main and only character. You will have to talk about the problems you face as a person with ED. Remember that the ad will state that you are an actor and that you're not talking about a personal experience. Submit your profile and contact information. All that means is you're going to pretend you have ED. And then, in a very tiny, and I'm sure they were able to find the correct font.
Oh, yeah. Local brewery.
And they put it in the corner, and
use.
it says actor portrayal. I don't want to be actor portrayal, so no, I don't want to do it. For $1,500, kind of be like a bald thing. I don't care. I mean, like kind of, but not really. I don't care anymore. But I would have obviously gotten both of these. S my D. Now, of course, comedy is in the 3, and after submitting to what was 2,500 local ads, including like, will you be a fake customer on these Saturday morning like public access shows? We're like, come to Dodge, we have Dodge, and then the girls come out, they're like, we have a Dodge, it's a Stratus, and we got the bigger titty. And it's a time, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm just looking.
If you're poor, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I watched them. This is back when you got the
yes.
TV just came.
I do love.
If your
Harry on
TV just
Minute.
arrives at your house for free, good luck. All right. So, this is not son of a bitch. Now, who wrote these? All right. So, this is the new project, Crime Time, feature film.
Oh. Sounds familiar.
Detective, 41 to 69. Any ethnic appearance. 600 daily, investigating the crime scene. How the hell did the criminals get away? And I say, well, that's all I get booked for. All I get booked for is the detective. So I was like, I guess I'll do it. So I press the buttons, and I put the pictures of which I have 25 different pictures of me being 25 different detectives on 25 unfindable projects that paid almost nothing. So I click it, and of course, because I can do anything, new audition, Crime Time.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, well, let me go ahead and polish off those wingtips, get the suit on, get ready.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah, it
crossing
says
out
mail
blinks.
your headshot to whomever here and schedule your Zoom time. A lot of people are doing the initial ones on Zoom now, which I love.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
Saves
if
time.
it's seriously driving in LA in second D. By the way, I also drove at night the other day, and it was the oldest.
Well, you were terrified.
I was because I'm old enough now where like I get in by the time this highway traffic is in, and then
Yeah.
unless there's an event or I'm going someplace, I'm in.
Right.
So I was like, I get it now. I get. Now
You're in the
driving
far
it.
right lane going 50.
And I'm going all up and down, Anyway, so I get the audition. So
Okay.
now you know what I do? I take out the dick. I was like, you want to know what? Day one, I'm getting auditions. Day one, I can do anything. I mean, I can't. But let's say I could. So I'm big dick, and I was going around, whoa, let me bust out the badge. Alert regarding crime time. We have reason to believe any correspondence that you may have received regarding crime time may not be legitimate. We strongly recommend that you do not respond to this person, engage in any further email or text correspondence with them, or accept deposit or send money to or from them. We take your security, blah, 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 blah. So I'm getting scammed. So
Oh,
I didn't
man.
even get an audition. It was just, I was getting
Crime time is
time.
a crime.
Now look what they did. They made it crime time, so you're not thinking about the crime.
Yeah.
Now, of course, if this product is a project turns out to be real, and there's a mistake in the future. Hell of a project.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell of a project.
Hell of a project.
Hell of a project.
He's a damn good detective.
So, you had mentioned your audition story. See if you did there. I segued into you to tell your story about you were on the Old American Idol. Boop. Dude, whatever. This whole, you know what? This whole goddamn media. Why are we doing this? Why do I punish myself in the 720 gates of hell?
It's in the books. I'm not going to get it all ways, but long story short, just like with Grammy nominations coming out this week, it's not about winning awards.
Fucking
It's
bullshit.
not
Fuck you.
about
You're so full of it.
winning TV shows. It's just about
Yes, it is.
creating the content.
Fuck that. Be a winner. I want the award. I want to feel special, even though I'm clearly just look again. Avert your gaze to the numbers.
It's all about a pyramid scheme, essentially.
Not those sort of
You
games.
just get people under you to do work and then live off of their work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
That's it.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
what being the boss is.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I'm
what
not,
being the bank. If you're
I'm-
the bank, then you do
I mean,
what you
if
want.
I was a trans deaf mute, maybe American Idol would take me in now. So, there's hope.
So what you're saying is that your singing is at such a level where a clearly beautiful, talented, transsexual, but
Oh, no.
okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. No cuts. Okay, so I'll tell the story.
It has
So
a
basically, he
name.
doesn't want to give away the book because he has like
Wow.
3 stories, and that's
Oh,
that's
yes,
pretty
please,
much
tell the
25.
story. Tell the
So
story.
basically, he went on to American
I
Idol,
did.
and
Come on.
and he spent 4 days in the hot sun, and they saw
So
him. They said,
much.
"You," and then they brought him up and they put him on stage, and then this Dick Clark wannabe piece of shit had the balls to poke fun, and he said you sounded like Little
So that
Richard.
thing, like Chris Rock talked. Now Chris Rock is amazing.
Wait, how does Chris Rock talk?
They said, think about it, dog. That's really happened.
Something
That's
you're
how Randy Jackson
supposed to
was
do, right?
But anyway,
about
but
it?
it's
Michael
because,
Scott.
It's because I have a very guttural, raspy thing. But of course, I think I have more control of my voice now. So they probably were right. In my youth, I wasn't like fully formed, like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh.
And now,
Oh, yeah, you were
I
young
feel like I
back then.
have much more control over what I want to do with my voice. And it's not for everybody. You know, they told Macy Gray she sucks. She sold millions of copies. So
Oh, yeah.
they told some people didn't like Billie Holiday. You know, so.
Well,
I
whore.
try to say goodbye. I am a
you
sexumatic
know this is-
Venus freak.
yeah, that's a good song.
It almost sounds like the fine young cannibals over there. Cannibals.
You know
White
that
the
was
whitest
you know
shit.
that was also the producers. He was faking that falsetto, and then that became popular. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah. That wasn't supposed to be how it was supposed to sound.
I would imagine.
yeah.
Barry Gibbs, baby.
That was also Eric Martin who said, "Why don't you take it up?"
Yeah, take it up an octave.
Yeah.
Have you thought about going up
It sounds like a girl.
another octave?
You know what? Here comes somewhere
Oh,
back
gosh,
in
yeah.
long ago.
Bob Saget.
No,
Oh, boy.
no. Michael McDonald.
Yeah.
I was thinking Bob Seger.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're thinking about Seeger. Yeah.
I got you.
He had more rasp,
I
or
do
has
like
more
Seeger.
rasp.
But the thing is,
It's a car.
I was pissed at the time. I wasn't like assertive enough as a youth to just be like, fuck y'all. But I should have. But the thing what was crazy about American Idol is that Simon liked me, and he's always the dick. And then the other two people who should have been cool were dicks. That's how
And
it
you
went.
missed out on what's her face?
Paula
'cause she
Abdul,
was,
she was drunk. I mean, she had an oxycodone thing, like a prescription problem. And I love Paula. Straight up, tell me, let me be your DJ Scat Cat.
Yeah. Now you're into scat.
Well, I've seen a few German videos.
Yeah. I don't.
I had to check.
And by the way, the bestiality that I might have seen during the hot. This was back in the '90s, where you didn't know what was being downloaded.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a
until it was
mystery
like,
until it's done.
Don't fucking bullshit us. Everyone looks up everything. Because eventually you get desensitized.
That
You
sounds
gotta
like you
see
looked it
other
up.
shit. Oh, I've definitely seen it. I've seen
You've seen it or you've looked it up?
I've looked it up. I have no shame.
I have not looked
Yeah,
up
I've never
bestiality.
looked up.
Because I was like,
What was your
that's so
exact
odd.
search? What was your exact search?
How do pigs
Big
get it
dick.
on?
I don't know, like
Big dick.
big dick.
I do have that extra computer that I keep for Googling such things.
Yeah, yeah.
Kinda
Well, you know,
Secret computer.
Siri, can you? What's the dark web?
Yeah. How do I get to the dark
Alexa.
web?
No, but it's like everyone has fantasies. Everyone looks at weird shit or whatever. But it's like, then I felt bad about it. So I was like, this is not for me. It was like,
Did
but
you
I was
feel bad
curious.
for the person or did you feel bad for the equus?
both?
The horse?
Both. Well, I mean, eventually, a few nights with the goat, they don't turn their back on you. But I mean, no, they can't consent, so it's not right.
Yeah, but they're always taking the blame for things.
The goats?
But if it was years ago, like you were just you and your goat for like
goat.
months and months and months, I think it could get weird for sure.
It's really good.
What, thank you. I thought so.
No, I'm saying if you were like
Having sex with a...
I'm saying if you were like a lonely goat herder, and you were just out there with your goat.
You don't think it happens? There's nothing funny, Tim,
Well,
about lonely goat herders.
I guess not.
no,
Just trying to
look
keep
it up.
warm.
One of the STDs comes from sheep.
Don't
Like
look it
somebody did that.
Don't
Like
look
it's
it
either syphilis or gonorrhea. One of the, or chlamydia.
Oh,
one of,
just
one
like
of them.
a
Like that's
run-of-the-mill one?
that's where it comes from. It leaped from their species
Oh.
to us because
Dang.
someone did it. No, but I mean, the thing is like the shame and the stigma is trying to pretend you didn't look it up. Whereas like I feel comfortable to say I did look it up, and then it's not for me.
You heard
Oh,
it here
yeah.
first, people. Black Cliff Beach loves to see guys blow horses.
2 guys, 1 horse.
Start with that clip.
Yeah, there we go.
That's the clip. That's just the 5-second clip I'd like. Cliff Beach sucks big donkey dicks on tonight at 10 on Fox.
Yeah, it's the opposite of that Brooks and Dunn, right? Aren't they save a horse, ride a cowboy?
I
Save a
don't know.
cowboy,
I don't
ride a
know.
horse.
Save a cowboy.
I've heard of it.
Well,
Brooks Brothers.
you know who does some avant-garde videos? Lil Nas X. It's like a gay sex scene shower video. It's like a music video,
Did
and like
he do
there's
the
like
one about
disco
the
balls
devil
and lights. Yeah, he did that too, and there was like blood in the sneakers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I give him props because I wouldn't have the balls to make those kind of videos. I mean, I wouldn't have the balls to say wet ass pussy in the song either. You know, there's some hoes in this house. I mean, we all know they're there.
I definitely couldn't say
When
that.
I walk in the place,
There's
I think,
definitely one
"There's
hole in
hoes
this house, I'll
right?
tell you what. I think it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, you know, that's how you make a home. You put a hoe. It's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Y'all get it, right?
Yeah, we get it.
Because a home is the way you make it.
Yeah.
Tom Waits. Yeah, I know. Remember we used to masturbate to Tom Waits on carnival rides? Remember that was like the summer
A
that you
phase?
broke
Yeah.
up and you were just like nothing made you feel happiness like ejaculating at the
Charlie,
San Gennaro Festival.
I'm
You remember
pregnant.
this?
Oh, I do love a good night San Gennaro Festival.
Oh, yeah.
And a rolling a squid.
They bringing that back?
Calamari wagon.
I would love some Cala. That sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Too rubbery.
Wait, so what are you
Collars.
guys looking forward to? What's on your Christmas list that you can put out there? Like, what do you want?
Peace
Fuck that.
and quiet.
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just a little bit of I have to. I've already started Christmas shopping because I'm always so late on everything. That I've already started, and I do a lot of it online. I mean, not to be lazy, but I feel like I could.
Oh yeah.
You pick, you get a good deal, you order it, you move on with your day. I don't have to go to a mall. You know, like
that's
some
the only time I go to the
asshole.
mall. Yeah, it's on Christmas. I
Yeah.
go.
What do you do? Like, what do you get
I
for
just
your
wander
wife?
around and I feel like,
What do you get for your wife? Every
Yeah, what's
year?
the lady love?
What's
Just
the
like-
lady love?
just like a bag full of underwear.
What? A bag of underwear?
At that big rig place.
Where the fuck are you going?
I'm going to Victoria's Secret, but they got those like 6 pairs for.
No, you
Oh,
can't.
so
you
you're
can't
not, like,
get
getting a-
value packed.
No,
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 no. I
no.
pick up. They're handpicked.
They were individual.
okay.
He just made it sound like he was going to Goodwill, in
Yeah.
which they can't sell the panties, but they can technically throw them away. And if you pick them up, they can't say anything.
Yeah.
Because it's refuge.
You don't want to pick up you don't want to be in Ross and pick up a little girl underwear by mistake.
No.
You
I
can't
do
do that.
find.
And then it beeps and they gotta check your bag.
You ever get lost on a Ross and you're up in the bra section?
Those are big bras.
Those are some big bras. Some,
Yeah.
some,
I
big,
mean,
some big mamma jamma shop at Ross. I'll tell you what.
I could use some support myself during the holidays.
That's where I bought all of.
My back is hurting.
A tremendous amount of props were purchased and some returned, some not from all the flesh from. Well, speaking of steamy shit, Tiny Tim TikToks.
Let's do it.
Tiny Tim's TikToks.
What time did you have your last margarita?
7 o'clock this morning.
Huh?
What flavor was it?
Regular?
Margarita flavor?
Yeah.
He has no
Yeah.
teeth.
You want another one?
I got it.
You got one out there.
What kind of job do they do?
Yeah,
That doesn't sound safe.
that's where my wife's family's from.
Because they look like construction, right?
And it's 7 a.m. It says.
7 a.m.
Well, I mean, you put a little lemon in there. That's vitamin C.
My wife's family's from the south, so when I go, that's what I tell her they sound like. Because the gator. I can't believe she
Oh,
still
they
never
do.
tried the gator. That's such bullshit to me. I called her out the other.
Oh, the gator?
About the gator?
Yeah, that she's
Gator
never
meat?
tried it ever, and she made me eat
Gator.
it like she grew up eating it, like in her stocking every year. It was just like they have
That's
their
what
own.
they use instead of bacon.
What's the thing?
Yeah.
The thing you get at the mall.
What the hell is this?
Hickory Farms, Hickory Farms.
Oh,
Hickory
God.
Farms alligator.
Holy ghost.
Can I? Hey,
Oh.
do you need to talk over the bits?
Hickory Farms.
Hickory Farms. Ugh. Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm getting nervous.
Now, would you let me do that to you?
There's got to be like a trick.
Well, yeah, not hitting the guy.
Yeah.
The trick is not hitting the guy.
No, but
the
there's gotta
the
be a
whole
trick.
No, it's just what do you mean? There's a trick?
Isn't
You
it- no, usually
Like a
they-
timing trick, probably. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but don't
Yeah.
they usually like pop out from the thing? Like at the carnival?
Oh, you mean like he's
Pop out
fake
from
throwing?
The back, right?
No, I think he's actually throwing.
Oh, he's throwing
knife.
real
Oh.
blades. They're landing in the strip. So it's spinning around. So he's throwing it
I
into.
mean, maybe he's that good.
Gotta
Yes,
be.
he's a circus freak.
Well, how many times
lives-
do you think he's missed?
I mean, in the beginning, you
He
you
lost
can't-
his first wife.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a story that needs
She
to be
was a
told
pin
on
cushion.
Well, you
Lifetime.
start with a wooden doll. You don't
Oh, yeah,
have
you don't start with a
real
human?
woman in there.
That
No,
makes
of
sense.
course.
Ow.
Why? Why?
Oh, I
He
wouldn't-
dead. He died.
Yeah, he's not alive
dead.
anymore.
Why would he do that?
But what was weird is he came really compressed and like rolled up in a
Yeah,
shiny ball.
through the thing.
And I was like, and I stuck my fingers
People
in him.
do stupid shit.
To the windows, to the walls, to the sweat drop down my balls. All these bitches roll, all these bitches roll. Oh, skeet, skeet, motherfucker. Oh,
Can you stop?
skeet, skeet.
Freeze frame?
Why?
Now-
Why is he so proud to do this?
Why are those the nicest titties
They are quite
I have seen-
voluptuous.
in quite a while? Those are.
Yeah, if you were to isolate,
I mean, men do have
isolate
boobies
them.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are breasts.
No, yeah, I'm thinking
Those
they can
are
actually
breasts.
have breasts.
Those are. I'm
Like
looking
in Fight
at.
Club, Meatloaf, he had the titties. Did Meatloaf die?
Yes.
Yes.
This is when you have someone like.
Why?
Yeah.
She She laughed though. She's okay.
But look at the other woman's like, why did you do that? The woman's just like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
This is your booth.
Is it your
Your
first
job.
day?
Your sole job is to protect your all of us, but mainly yourself in the
Thank-
shooting range.
Thank goodness it was just her face and not her eye.
Someone called you Jimmy.
And Jimmy also.
What do you have to tell to those people who called you Jimmy?
Well, I don't want to be rude, but shut the fuck up.
Okay, so now this
That's a good
is,
looking lady.
if I may,
Yes, wonderful.
this is
I love it. Looking good. I don't care. I know what you're thinking. Don't bother me.
He's saying this is an example of somebody who would win the pageant.
this is who
Yeah.
should win the if this was me.
No, we can't
I
assume.
can't get a goddamn.
No.
I cannot get a goddamn
No, we can't assume.
fucking word.
We
in.
didn't hear this person.
I can't
say.
get my jokes in. I can't set up for other jokes. I can't do anything.
Let's
So
go-
do not look at me. I'm desperately trying to weave some sort of show together. Can I get out? Just one setup, and then you can run with the setup. Oh, now he's not going to
I'll
talk.
allow it.
He'll allow it.
What I don't even need to say it. He's already been said. Miss New Hampshire, I would vote for her any day of the week.
See you together.
Hi. No. That's a doll, right?
Nope. That ain't no doll.
Ay.
That'd be the most terrifying thing that ever happened.
I mean,
the music is not telling us how terrifying it is.
Yeah.
oh my God. I mean, that's a
I-
big bite.
But now I need to know what happened. Like, is he like that one girl that surfed
Just
with the half
Katy
arm?
Perry'd it. Just shook it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just shook it off.
that's Taylor Swift, you bitch. Which is not shaking off that Ticketmaster scandal, by the way.
What's
oh,
that?
really?
Antitrust.
Do tell.
Ticketmaster oversold too many tickets before they even went to general public. So now everybody's getting investigated. Was he drunk?
I hope. they're
Yeah, I hope
friends.
so.
But I feel like he didn't have. I mean, I
He
was-
didn't like it.
Like, but he didn't react as fast as you would notice something was happening.
I
to
didn't
you.
even know you could do that. So you pant someone,
And then they
And then
can't.
push him.
and then you put your hand on the pant and push them so they have to trip. Now,
He must have had. His
I don't
hand
want to
doing
be the
something.
guy who says litigious things, but if that man falls back, hits his head, now she's liable.
Yeah. Or if he hits his head on the side like they always do in the crime shows, Crime Watch,
Yeah, they
Crime
did it.
Time.
Oh, have you heard about Crime Time? I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
it's
I've
not
actually
liable.
just been
Million
cast
Dollar
as a
Baby?
detective.
You just had to. You
Yeah.
just had to send in. I know that's what it was. It was just like, hey, our cameras aren't working too
We
great.
just need a deposit.
Send in some your Bitcoin.
Yes, I like being ran. Yes, I like gangbangs. I like being manhandled by several different men at once. If you want to call it being ran, you call it whatever the fuck you want. I'm sexually liberated.
Okay.
And I'm a goddess, and I deserve to have hands all over my body.
Right. I like
Well, if you
I
like
deserve
it,
to
yeah.
be worshipped. Like, why not? I deserve that attention.
for sure. All right, so
Somewhere there's a father that did not give her the attention.
Nope. He did not.
He might
look
be out of
up
the picture,
When
yeah.
she said, "Do I look?"
In fact, he might be the one
wonderful
holding
tonight?"
the camera. He's like, all right, you know what you need to do to get views.
Yeah, you like to get ran.
So here's the thing.
This might be a disaster.
That's probably something you don't want to put out there. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting ran through. I just feel like that might come back to bite you.
I mean, that's what she likes.
Oh, like when she runs for senator or whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Just like when I'm running for.
The thing is, if you're
Councilwoman,
running,
yeah.
if you're running a girl, and I've never had like a multiple person sexual experience like that. But if three guys, let's say, are running this girl, at some point, like, they're gonna end up rubbing each other some way, right? I mean, I guess you could.
There's going to be some contact for sure. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, if you're both in the.
Yeah.
Your spit roast.
If you're doing
Yeah.
a DV, DP, DB, sitch. I mean, you could all. The one in the.
This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am there, Brian Sturges. You follow me at BrianSturges.com. You follow me at Brian Sturges on YouTube. Brian Sturges, Mr. Brian Sturges. I don't know why they're all different. I don't know. If you just Google me, you'll find it, so whatever. Just Brian Sturges platform. I'm not the guy who sells the cars in Pennsylvania.
No.
Some people have thought I was the same guy. I do not own and operate a small car dealership in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Timothy All Music, Timothy All Archery, 1192 Studios, Black Cliff Beach Music, and Amazon side, Hustle and Flow. And don't forget, coming out now, listen, you bastards, get in the holiday spirit. You buy his book, you put it, you stuff your stocking. And also, you write to me and you want some mugs and stuff? Well, too bad, because you've been naughty, so fuck you.
Oh my.
Well, I guess we'll see you next Tuesday then, huh?